a couple of students have written to me to let me know that they have hit the paywall on the New York Times site because they have already viewed the limit of free articles for this month. If you are in that boat, then I wanted to show you how to find the New York Times Magazine where the 1619 Project is contained via the library website. So what you want to do is go to library.boisestate.edu and click on Journals. And then within Journals, type in New York Times Magazine. Then you'll click Search. There probably is only going to be one search result, but you'll find that there are two different ways to access it. Go ahead and click on ProQuest Central. And that takes you to the New York Times Magazine. If you scroll down, you'll find that you can browse specific issues. You want to open up 2010 to 2019. And then open up 2019 and August. And you want August 18th, not the supplementary version, but just the main August 18th edition. If you scroll down, you'll see that the 1619 Project is right there, and you can click on full text. And what this is it is a compilation of all of the text that is available in the 1619 Project from the New York Times. The 1619 Project marks the 400th anniversary of the arrival of the first slave ship in the English colonies. So if you scroll down, you'll find that there are a number of essays and poems and other literary works here that offer different perspectives on the 1619 Project. And while it might be tempting to just read the first three that you see, because it's a lot of scrolling, I encourage you to scroll down and try to find ones that are of particular interest to you. So you can see typically where there's a byline, that is where that's the dividing line between some of these issues. So for example, this one says, this is a headline actually, a traffic jam in Atlantic would seem to have, and it says noming, but it's nothing to do with slavery, but look closer. And then you'll see that there's this article that talks about Atlantic's traffic and connects it to racial discrimination and slavery in the United States. So there's some really interesting stuff in here. So if you have hit the paywall in the New York Times, that's how you can access the 1619 Project, albeit in a very limited manner. Now, I wanted to also show you what the 1619 Project looks like for those of you who hit the paywall. So the 1619 Project is fairly multimedia, and you can just scroll through and see the different titles more easily than you can in the ProQuest version. And then you click on any of them and it will take you to the article. And again, this is commentary by contemporary authors, many of them African American, on the legacies of slavery over the 400 years of American history. Right. Yeah. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them.